What's up, Dami fans? Thank you for tuning in to another video. As you can see from the title, I'm trying to decide if this wig is going to be a bust or not. But it looks like this wig is actually doing good. You know, your girl did her thing on this wig. You know, sometimes you may get a trash wig, but if you got some skills and you can do this, baby girl, you gonna go places. So stay tuned and see how I slay this wig. Okay, let's try this again and see if this works because it's tripping. But anyways, I have a makeup towelette. It is already moist and everything. So what I'm gonna do is, since I did oil my hair and my scalp and put the leave-in conditioner in, I'm gonna go through and clean up around where the glue's gonna go, just to make sure that it does get tacky and it actually sticks. Now I do take a break in between wearing wigs because my skin does get sensitive to the glue, but I'm just not ready to give it up. And then I start to get like bumps, like I have a small bump here and some like right here as well. But what I did was, once I remove the old glue and everything, I do go through with some shampoo to loosen it up, wash it off, and then I go through and actually wash my face with like a face wash and everything, just to be on the safe side. Okay, do that. Now what I'm gonna do is take some scissors and I'm gonna cut holes in the ear. Just be careful that you do not cut yourself. Now, for that, I don't know who to give credit to, who did this first, but let me tell y'all, it is so much better. Under here. Always start with a small hole, and then you can always make it bigger, rather than going with the big hole and then it messes up. Okay, scoop that up a little bit. Now I have my got to be glued free spray. I'm gonna go through. I spray on a little bit at a time to control where it goes. Because sometimes, you know, it'll drip all on your forehead. And I feel like that's what happened last time. And I didn't like the placement of the wig. I felt like it was too far up on my forehead. So you just gotta be careful. Like, you see how far that is and everything. Depending, I may cut some of that back. Okay. Now what I also need handy is a rat tail comb. And I'm gonna take my blow dryer. I'm gonna put it on the cool setting and get this to dry. Sometimes I'll put it on like just a hot heat and everything to dry it up and then put it back on the cool. So stay tuned. I'll speed through this and then turn off the sound so you don't have to hear the blow dryer. And I do this a couple times. Okay, here you can see that I'm adding more spray around it and then using the comb to press down, so then that way it adheres to my hair and my forehead. And I switch through, like on the edges by my ears, I switch through hot heat and cool heat. So it is dry now, as you see. I went over it a couple times with the Got to Be Glued Free spray, just to make sure, because you know, sometimes, like for me, because I'm not a professional doing this, even though, like, you know, I'll do this, put the ghost bond on, I can see that my wig cap be sliding back, so when I take it off, it be like back here on my hairline. But it's whatever, because you know it's not supposed to be permanent. But what I'm gonna do is, let me see here. I'm gonna take this espresso from Fenty Beauty, and I'm gonna put it on my wig cap. So instead of rubbing it on my wig cap directly, I'm just gonna put it on a brush and go over it like this. So I just feel like if you put it on there directly like that, especially with this type of stuff, then like you'll get one dark spot and then the rest is all light. And I make sure to put oil on my hair and my scalp, because that Got to Be spray is not the healthiest for natural hair. If you didn't know, yes, I am a natural. Check out some of my previous videos. You'll see. Let's see, how does this look? It looks pretty good. You know, this wig ain't, it's not a full lace wig like I used to do. Because I haven't worn a wig, and I still got a whole bunch left, okay. It's been a minute. Couple months. Now what I'm gonna do is, actually, I have a eyebrow pencil. I have regular scissors, but these are kind of dull. But I'm gonna do this. Do that. Okay. Do that. And okay. Now you want to be very careful when you're doing this. Now there be some parts like this that don't wanna act right and start lifting up. So I'll go back with the scissors, cut it off. Be careful not to cut your edges. Now, depending on my mood, I'll either do scissors or the eyebrow razor. Thought I wanted to do the eyebrow razor, but scissors is just so much quicker for me. Okay, and then I just totally missed that. What I do is I just cut the little tabs off. Not that they're necessarily tabs or anything, but sometimes they poke out of my wig if I don't put the clip in the back. Okay, so that is that. Now what I'm gonna do is take some of this Gorilla Snot. And I'm gonna go through and then put this down on that edge again. My laptop be making noises. Sometimes it be sounding like it's breathing. I think it's just the fan. Okay. Now when you're doing this part, if you need to do this part, make sure you rub not backwards but downwards so you don't roll up the stocking cap, because then you're just going to defeat the purpose of it, of you doing this part. Okay. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through with the blow dryer real quick, dry this, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so it is completely dry now. Just get a close up. You can see like the little barrier there and everything. So what I'll do is, since I did add more, I'm gonna add a little bit more of the espresso from Fenty Beauty. This is the matchstick. Okay. If you hear stuff in the background, that is just my TV. Okay, so that's done. And I'm gonna take that makeup wipe that I used earlier. I'm just gonna clean just a little bit around the edges. Make sure there isn't any makeup or oils that built up right there. And I'm gonna clean this ear because I got the freeze spray on it.
But do not mention the list. Just tell them it's someone else connected to an old case of houses gone missing. I will have the answer to that very soon.
Okay. All right. Now that that is done, I'm going to take the wig and let me see something, because I feel like it's a little too big from like ear to ear, but I don't have enough space to like cut it, because right here, that comes like right beneath my ear, or like right here. I got stuff right there too. I'm just gonna see if I can
Done some research on you.
go through and cut some pieces off
You're a good agent.
that I don't want
Straight shooter.
to be on there.
Why would you research me? I have some other business I want to discuss with you.
Or that just looks stupid.
Delicate business.
Oh, there it is. Because when I first put it on, what I did was,
Tiger, tiger.
which I should have filmed it, but, you know, shit be happening.
Tiger, tiger. What was that? Tiger, tiger.
I left all the lace on
You really don't know?
and then glued it down and then cut, but I had fucked up the hair, like the cap first, so the rest is all just fucked up. And I didn't like the way it looked. I don't know. Maybe I just don't like this
Investigating Red John, Homeland Security has begun to suspect the existence
wig.
of
We'll see.
secret organization within California.
Or maybe I'll change the title to that.
Police, CBI, DOJ, strictly high level, we think. What do they do?
Okay. Because the little videos I saw
Get away with murder.
on Amazon or whatever of people doing reviews of it, you know, I mean, you don't know for sure if that's the exact hair, because one video that I saw, the lady got it in this like cute pink package. Mine came in a clear bag.
Lower level guys, but
And then she got fake eyelashes
yeah, it's me.
and whatever. I ain't getting none of that. That's okay, Amazon. That's okay.
Thanks for the coffee.
Because it wasn't even, probably was just like some fake seller or whatever. But we gonna see if this wig was worth it. Okay. I don't want to cut off too much lace, but I feel like I had too much on the last time. It's kind of hard doing this with it not being on the mannequin head, but I don't feel like putting it back on there. I want to get this piece right here. I don't know if y'all can see the way the scissors are pointed at me, but I know my kindergarten teacher would be mad. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Let me put this back in there. Okay. Because I think, like, I feel like it was, like, right here. And I was like, this bitch, why did you put your wig right there? Why would you do that? Like, you know your forehead ain't that small. And you know when you see people who had a wig like this, you know you be talking shit. I'm like, girl, you got a big forehead. Pull it back. Make it look natural. But I feel like I'm about to make it tighter in the back. Let me see. And honestly, I only feel secure when it's like real tight, but then that be giving me a headache. I don't get time for that. Only when I want to be like cute. Oh, maybe that one was on the right one. Let me see. Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's see. Oh, maybe because it was uneven. No, it's still too loose though.
All right. Tell me, do you recognize me? Have you seen me before?
Okay.
I don't think so. Okay, we'll come back to that. Next question. What? Are you Red John? Are you Red John? Are you Red John? No!
Okay, that's in there. And that's like the thing, you know, about Amazon, ordering on Amazon. It's because sometimes you can't pick the wig cap size as you would if you were to have ordered it from the original website where you can customize the wig to your preference. You can choose the density, choose the length, choose the wig cap color. Okay. So I am happy with that. Oops. It's very windy outside right now. It's starting to get cold now here. Okay. And then what I do is I just take some clips. I got these from Sally's.
You need a ride somewhere? No, I'm good. Thanks. We should talk some more. Get in the car. Do I have a choice? No.
And I just pin the hair back.
By all means. Let's talk some more.
As much as I can. I'm missing one. Oh well. It should be okay. And then what I do is push it back. And I have this wooden stick. It was longer. But what I did was break off some pieces because I used this to spread the Ghost Bond glue. And it began tacky, so you gotta break off pieces to start fresh. You don't want to keep building on it. So what I do is take it and everything. And I'm gonna start with the middle part. Not like the middle part, but like this middle part. the show crazy. Sometimes I get on my nerves, and sometimes it be interesting. Okay, so now that this first layer has lightened up, that's what you want to wait for. Like, it is tacky. If you wanted to apply the wig, you could at that point, but oops, that's a lot. Depending on how long you want your wig to last is gonna determine, I don't know, how much of this glue you're gonna use. Okay. And I'm just smoothing this through.
I get it. It's been your pet project for a long time. But you will share.
Okay, I'm gonna let this dry a little bit.
But this could be one name to start. Robert Kirkland. Interesting. Makes sense, actually. It doesn't really help me with my cause. No, what's wrong about you? You're not
If I'm real impatient,
exactly the same.
I would
I'm willing to kill 7 people.
already be putting the next layer on.
Touché. Why aren't you?
Excuse me. I think they say no more than like 3 or 4 layers.
That doesn't make any sense. Okay, so we both have different approaches.
Let's
The important
see.
thing here is that we share a common goal. We can help each other if we work together. I'm not interested in working together, and I doubt you are either.
No,
We both want our revenge.
it doesn't
Only
say.
one of us
But
is going to get it.
some YouTubers say like no more than like 3 or 4 layers is needed. Because you know, you ain't trying to wear this for freaking ever. And it's still gonna come off anyways. Because one, you sweat and everything. You take a shower. Hell, when you sleep, I be sweating. And I sleep kind of wild. So it always be messing up when I be sleeping. My do-rag don't ever stay on. It always be coming off.
Robert Kirkland. Nothing from
Okay.
Robert Kirkland in 100 miles. But there's a Michael Kirkland. Owns a cabin up near
Alright. So let this drop a little bit more. As you can see, y'all don't mind my eyelashes. As you can see, one eye barely got anything on it. Oh wait, look, I got this little thing. Okay, now that that's that, what I'm gonna do is take the wig, try to get all the baby hairs up as much as I can. Take the lace, push it on now as close to the rim of it as possible. Okay. Now you're gonna take your rat tail comb and you're gonna go through and press down. Now you want to be careful. As you can see, like that part right there got a little bit dark because some of the glue got through and it stuck to the and the hair sticking. The hair is sticking to it. Okay. Okay. You can see that? Yo, melt that lace, yo. You know, cause like from here, you baby girl, do you see that? Don't mind that. We looking at this right here. We not looking at that. We looking at this. Okay. Okay. You know, and I'll add some a little bit of foundation to it to darken that a little bit. We'll see. Okay. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is do the sides and just make sure. Okay. So we're gonna do the same thing. Actually, let me see something. So I want to make sure that this is out the way. There we go. Come on now. I hope you guys are liking this quality here. Instead of using the front facing camera, because that, what the heck is that? Oh, it's a piece of hair. That one doesn't have the flash. You know, you can't use the flash on that one when you're recording. So I tried this way. I do have a mirror behind it so I can sort of see myself, because I just want to make sure that you guys can see what it is that I'm doing. You know, it'd be dumb to have it this way and then can't see, and then all y'all see is my forehead through the whole video. And you see that side piece, well, that piece right there was sticking up, so just gonna lay it down with some of the glue and just keep spreading the glue around. And as the pieces dry, well, each one dries or whatever, or until it gets tacky. Because once it starts getting tacky, you want to stop and then let it dry a little bit. See, you guys see this here? My freaking nose ring came out in my sleep. And then, like, cause I sleep wild, and I didn't know how much, and like I just wanted to stop messing with it cause it was starting to get tender again. And then one day I was like, oh, let me take it out cause I gotta do a video interview. And then come to find out, you know, it wasn't really in anyways, and then it was closed up. Well, I mean, I could have pushed it through, but it was hurting. And I was like, forget it. Forget it. So, you know, you just collect. See, I put some color in there. Oh, no, it doesn't want to. There we go. See all the glue that's on there? So I just collect it up. And I'll probably, because there's still so much on there, I'll probably use this as the third layer. instead of adding another one, because we're already at 22 minutes. I got a lot of videos to edit and post, but your girl just don't got time. Oh no, what is it? Oh snaps. Oh well, let me see. Okay, so we'll let this get tacky, clear up, and then we'll lay the lace and then do the last side. And like that side, well, this part right here has dried. I mean, it's not like completely dried to now where I'm like, psh, oh no, thank you. But it's getting there. Okay, that's good enough for me. Oops. Okay. I should have brought that forward a little bit more. Some glue right there. Okay. Now take the comb, and I do is I comb it back. Try to get these hairs. Now the ones that are just already stuck in there, it's whatever. And I take the back side of the comb, oops, and I press down along the lace. Okay. Okay. You know, maybe this isn't a bust. Okay. You know, just some little glue right there, but that's okay. Alrighty. Alrighty. Alright. Okay. Now to do this side. Okay.
Agent Kirkman tried to escape. You had no choice but to use deadly force. Do you understand? Tiger, tiger. Tiger, tiger.
Okay. Now for this side, because my hair is showing right there, what I'm gonna do is take it and continue it from like on the outside of it. Come on. There we go. Okay.
see that up there? Is that blood on the hitting side? Could be.
Okay. So we got that side. Okay. Because you don't want to put the glue on your hair. Even though I have the have got to be glued in Gorilla Snot over it or whatever, you know, you just want to be careful because I was careless back in the day and I did rip my edges out, but that wasn't the reason why I stopped this time. It's just that my hair started growing and everything. You know, it's actually a little bit past my shoulders. If you see the videos of me straightening my hair, I could actually like wear it in cute styles. And that part got big. Let me see.
There is a powerful organization within law enforcement. It's a lot bigger than you thought. It's not just the big boys either.
Ouch.
Okay. Agent Kirkland tried to escape. You had no choice but to use deadly force. Do you understand? Tiger, tiger. Tiger, tiger.
Okay, that's good. Done with that. Just gonna let this dry.
Hold the elevator.
I mean, if we're gonna have this little thing.
Security. Mr. Parkman, I'm going to have to ask you to open the door, please.
Okay.
Mr. Parkman? Sir? I'm coming in. Oh. He stabbed me. Who stabbed you? Mr. Parkman? Oh, Mr. Parkman. Get some help. Call 911. Room 815. Deceased white male. Say the victim appeared worried? Yeah, he was looking over his shoulder when he got in the elevator. Like he was being chased. What time is this? 10:55. I entered the room at 10:58 p.m. The victim, Chad Parkman, was on the floor in some distress. He stated he had been stabbed by
Okay.
another individual, though he appeared to be alone in the room. Lisbon, this is the head of hotel security. I found some information. Agent Lisbon from the CBI should be having this.
Do we have a murder weapon?
No, ma'am. Nor have I been able to establish any means of egress used by the killer.
I wouldn't have to the bag and get outside.
Just scratched. Must have been shredded and flushed.
Any idea what was in it?
Maybe the perp who killed him took it. Hey, boss. Just got a call on the radio. Homicide nearby. The carjacking looks like it.
Related?
Probably not. Thought I'd check it out.
All right, come back as quick as you can.
When I was outside the room, I heard them struggling. Then heard the victim cry out when he was stabbed. But then I got the door
That's
open.
stuck down there, so I'm just gonna leave that piece because that can act as, you know, like the side here, the sideburns and everything.
So what?
Okay.
Mr. Trick. We all know how good you are, though, don't we?
Sorry that I got quiet, but your girl had to concentrate
Hey, Teresa.
What are
to
you
make
doing?
sure.
You don't work at the CBI anymore.
I'm the client.
Okay.
He works for Visualize. He does. And this is a visualized map.
All right. So I'm gonna let this sit for a bit,
Aaron,
put a do-rag on or whatever, and then I'll be back to show you guys the finished results. Alright guys, thank you for tuning into this video. This is the end product. It is the next morning or afternoon. It's probably like 1 o'clock right now. But I did leave the bandana on all night and everything just to make sure that everything dried completely. I did slay them edges and everything. I added some concealer to the part just to make it look a little more realistic. Let's see, make sure you guys can see the part and everything. As you guys can see, you know, what lace, you can barely see it. And then, you know, put some curls in there as well just to give it a little, you know. And this is actually my first time rocking a middle part. I saw Jayla's video the other day, and she had a middle part wig, but she always wear middle part wigs, but this one was just so cute, and I was like, you know what, let me go ahead and slay this wig, because the first time I did it, it looked horrible, and I was just like, girl, I can't believe you put this on your head and everything. But I wore like a hat or whatever just to disguise it, because I was too lazy to take it off and redo it. But anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. This is the final products. Let me know what you guys think and everything. Again, I am not a hairstylist, but you know, your girl do her hair, you know, she make do, be watching them YouTube videos and everything. Just watch a couple and you be a master at it. That's what everybody do. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Go ahead and hit that like, subscribe button, and make sure you hit that bell notification so you get notified whenever I upload a new video. Bye.